Hi guys, welcome to this edition of the Counter Press. With me here again, Fiifi-Manfred. Um, thank you very much once again for choosing the Counter Press over and over again. It's an honor and it's a pleasure to be able to bring you the best of analysis on the transfer market this summer. It has been a pleasure. Now, Harry Kane at 30. He is going to go down as arguably the best British player of all time. He is England's top goal scorer now. He's Tottenham Hotspur's top goal scorer now. He is in line to be the highest goal scorer of the English Premier League. He is the second after Alan Shearer. But then really, his career has no trophy to it. It is just these personal laurels. He hasn't really won at the highest level. He has played in the Champions League final once. He has played in the Euro final. Played in the World Cup, not in the final. But really, trophies have eluded him. He has played in the EFL Cup final, eluded him, and he has had hard times. And so Bayern Munich really want him. Tactically, they want him for the holder play job, dropping into the mix zones, receiving the ball, and attackers who are off the ball runners will run off him and attack the space. Very important from Thomas Tuchel. Also, his wife Katie this weekend has been reported to have been seen in Munich scouting for apartments and schools for their kids. It's important. Harry Kane, however, knows that he needs to stay calm and patient and wait for Bayern Munich and Tottenham Hotspur to get a deal done. This week, Bild Germany was reporting that Bayern Munichen's top hierarchy should have met Tottenham's chairman, Daniel Levy, in London. But the Daniel Levy called at the very last minute to cancel the meeting, and that did not see the light of day. So that meeting did not go on. Hopefully, it's going to go on next week. Harry Kane is patiently on preseason with his teammates and his coach, Ange Postecoglou, who has said it and made the point clear that he is waiting for that to be solved between the two clubs. There is no timeline to it. Harry Kane wants the move. Bayern wants the player. Thomas Tuchel is keen on Harry Kane. He knows that's important in that setup, especially in the Champions League, to have balance both in attack and in defense and in the middle of the park for FC Bayern Munich. He's an expert in this regard, but he knows that Project Harry Kane is so important to himself and the Bayern team, and he will do anything humanly possible to get Harry Kane to Munich. So it's possibly going to happen. In this analysis, I break down everything of Harry Kane. And then, of course, Kylian Mbappe's current situation at Paris Saint-Germain.
Getting him. And Mekai, 2 seasons ago, a man of Kwakope used Bissouma free Brighton. He was served his own medicine. Tony Blue, Time Kwakope used Bissouma. They did the same thing to him. I remember saying a lot of the Tottenham Hotspur pro papers were reporting saying he wasn't excited about it. It's not fair. And maybe you are not privy to how Daniel Levy does his business. He wants to maintain total control of every financial negotiation. It's our friend is on 2 p.m. No. Quickly, by 1:30, he cancels and says, oh, something came up. Indonesia at 3 or 4 p.m. No, assistant time. No. To be in total control of the negotiation. Bayern officials were planned. They had booked flights. Say Chairman Levy. No Harry Kane deal, because let us confirm to everybody. Say Harry Kane have already gotten a place to live in Bayern, and they want to get this deal done. He has given his word on the personal terms to Thomas Tuchel and the top hierarchies of Bayern Munich. Now, the bigger issue is to make sure, say, how many Daniel Levy Benjamin? There are issues at Tottenham Hotspur. Owner John Lewis, issues with inside trading, if America, apart from that, they need money as a club. After they rebuild the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, there's a need for cash inflow at Tottenham Hotspur. Hence, there's a need to sell the club. Now, Bayern for 1 year said they were going to go on board a flight to get to London from Munich. Now, Jackson will receive a call. When they received the call, it was straight from the assistant of Papa, Daniel Levy, telling them, so meeting as stipulated Thursday, this year next week. Next week, there is no specific time to them. Now, in which the Bavarians said they need to get this deal done next week. Tottenham will need some form of a replacement. Next week is going to be a deal time for this deal. And we are sure say Tottenham for a deal with Tima, your friend Bayern Munich. I've said it several times. Say if you look at Thomas Tuchel as a manager, he does 2 or 3 things. At Chelsea Football Club, no, it's only 3-5-2 solidity, Champions League, one of the biggest problems of FC Bayern Munich as a team, and they said they have not been able to win any laurel, especially in Europe, for a while now. Now they want to reinvent themselves, especially when teams like Real Madrid, and Barcelona are still taking claim to it. And of course, the onset of Man City, last season, they want to do it to Russia. The first signing they've gone on to do is at the back to go to Napoli and get Kane. So now they say and if you watch the video of Kane Minjai's unveiling, Thomas Tuchel, he was so excited to have his player because he's a player who can play across the back three, especially someone from a 3-5-2 on the team in Champions League games. Very, very important. Big, bulky centre back within body, and that is who Kane Minjai is. Dario Upamecano is still in the team. There is De Ligt also in the team. These are three very good centre backs who can play out from the back and have a lot of control of the ball to even bait the press. In terms of goalkeeping, Manuel Neuer is returning from full fitness. There is a bunch of friends, Jean Sommer, who also came over there for them. Now, in the middle of the pack, they want Declan Rice. Declan Rice. It means that they're going to make do with a bunch of friends, Kimmich and Leon Goretzka. I have issues with Leon Goretzka playing as a 6 as the main ball-sided player. For Kimmich, he is good in that regard. But there is also Ryan Gravenberch on the bench on him. What he can give to the team. I'm just saying next season, we are going to see that. Now, a new man is very, very important. Harry Kane in recent times. We go through a lot of changes. In these changes, he doesn't just stay up top and receive the ball and score goals. Oman Fiifi-Manfred and drop it as a false number 9 or an extra midfielder in these zones to receive the ball. Or receive ball now. It's a trigger for some you need to go behind him and attack the spaces in behind. That's exactly what Bayern want to do. With Leroy Sané or Serge Gnabry on the side of Harry Kane, he receives in these zones when Gravenberch or Kimmich gives him the ball. Then of course, Sané will make the darting run in behind to get a job done. Solid base, solid midfield with qualitative solidity. Then of course, attackers also attacking space to get a job done for team friend Bayern Munich. That's exactly what they want to do in the Champions League going for. And new 18 Harry Kane is important to them. And now Harry Kane did his 30th birthday. About an engineer in football terms, 30 is a long time, especially not to have any proper laurels. As you especially for the position of Bono. These days, defenders need to use so much. Same for the midfielders, but as a striker. In the older ages now, Ebiana will be in Yasa returns and goes in him, and he needs to make sure say Onya Lawrence name. So I think that's a good move for him. Oko Bayern and he will get a trophies, he will score goals for Bayern. They need to replace Robert Lewandowski, and definitely Harry Kane is the man of it may replace Lewandowski or Honum. Kylian Mbappe, Paris Saint-Germain, and Mame Faisal Amari. A second, and according to the Parisian. At the price tag of 250 million. Massa English air report they say Madrid say oh any problem yeah 250 you beat me here. But we might a 10% discount. Oh Mbappe so. It's 250 million. But Massa English is saying say Madrid for not catch on meaning. We understand Mbappe is a top player. 250 million is good money. But we might a 10% discount on Kylian Mbappe, and then we'll buy him for you in that regard. 10% discount, a lot of money on Abrati FN Kylian Mbappe and 250 million. But Nasser Khalifi.
That is a good deal.
Yes. It's a
player.
Good deal. Before Renee say, what is going to be the financial feasibility plan for Madrid to buy Mbappe, especially after buying Jude Bellingham and the renovation of the Santiago Bernabeu? But the last time we did the analysis here, say everything that has to do with the Santiago Bernabeu renovation, it's not coming from Madrid Sika, outside money neighbor because of some equity funds. Now the money is yielding. Stadium. Apart from that, also almost salary cap with respect to wages when big players jump the ship. Madrid has a very good salary cap. In La Liga, I'm open more than less than 50% of their salary cap. Still there, say Mbappe may exploit it. So regardless of the amount to make Mbappe weekly, it's a good sign for it. So financially, it is feasible for Madrid to get advantage from Kylian Mbappe. But now the deal has to go on. Now, if you're going intermediary, say Mame Faisal Amari and then the lawyer between Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. I hope say the blood between Nasser Khalifi and then Mame Faisal is not that bad, and he can raise the deal to get a job done. Mbappe would want clarity on Abrabos. Again, which apart from the money that Mbappe gets in, one of the reasons why you can tell, say Mbappe did not even cut the idea of going to Saudi Arabia, what he wants to become as a young football player. If Mbappe walks straight into Real Madrid team now. Forget about Cruz. Forget about Modric. Forget about every other person.
Junior.
He becomes the face of Real Madrid. Automatically, he becomes the face of Real Madrid. Or a Galactico signing Kessie at the Madrid for him. Now he gives them the goals and assists that he wants. If he gets into that team, whether Vinicius is playing on the left wing or the right wing, Mbappe becomes the one person that Real Madrid will push on the Ballon d'Or podium. No, he is the guy that Madrid will push on the Ballon d'Or podium because he is very important. He is the guy that can take them there. He is European. Or embody everything European that the Madridistas stand for. And Oba, with the loyalty ratio, it's a team that's going to be solidly built behind him. Which a team of a midfielder now you rebuild it. Inside midfield, 4 rebuilded midfield, of Camavinga, Chimeni, Bellingham, and Valverde. 2 of them are his age mates in the French national team. He knows them very well. Now, Bellingham is a part of the project Mbappe to make sure that now Madrid can win. Bellingham is also a high mentality player, top athlete, top person winning. If Mbappe joins that, in the midst of the South Americans and the Europeans, it's a good Madrid team with any manager, especially if Xabi Alonso is coming, and if Ancelotti is leaving next season, Alonso or whoever takes over at Madrid, it's a big opportunity for them to win. And Mbappe knows. Said that he said, oh, we need Ballon d'Or. It probably will be at Madrid, and the time is now. Going away to Saudi, betting some issues that he doesn't want to wait for. It's a go straight to Madrid. Now I'm calling the Juma straight away. Now Paris Saint-Germain for say, if Mbappe is going or not, they have realized in the contract of Ousmane Dembele, I don't see a French boy. That's the last time we made mention of the fact that Paris Saint-Germain for person more nationalistic with the French players, who understand how they want to do their things. They went to Barcelona and they realized, La Liga, Ousmane Dembele has a release clause of 15 million per the contract in him. But the Kenya 2020, so more China say Monday they drew at the beginning of August. Now the release clause jumps from 50 million to about 100 million. And there were huge discussions with Ousmane Dembele entourage and the Paris Saint-Germain. Say they want to pay his release clause so that he moves to team my friend in Paris Saint-Germain. And of course, La Liga English or Twitter posted a picture of Abete Ousmane Dembele when he was in the French Liga. They want to get him back. Whether Mbappe goes or stays, they want to get Ousmane Dembele. Mbappe on the left, Ousmane on the right, Mbappe on the left. And mind you, Senegal can Ousmane and be pedal. So both angles will be to me. If Mbappe is gone, there is Neymar on the right, Ousmane Dembele on the left, then they get a striker. In this case, either say Rasmus Højlund or Harry Kane or whichever striker combination, they get a very, very solid front three with a base of a midfield very, very solid to try and compete in Europe. And that's the update with Ousmane Dembele.